Good day, Dave the Enlightened Plumber here with today's quote, which is, being brave means that when you fail, you don't fail forever. Being brave means that when you fail, you don't fail forever. This is from Lana Del Rey. So let's get into here. We are on New Year's Day, so Happy New Year's. And this rolling in the Braves, the reason I mentioned New Year's Day, because it doesn't matter when you watch this video, but being today, it's an extra sort of meaning for the brave, for it's a brave new year, it's a brave new chance to get lots of things done. I sort of mentioned similar things on yesterday's video. But the concept of being brave in this quote, for my interpretation, is that knowing up front that you are going to fail in the same way that I'm going to fail at something, whatever it is I'm going to do. We are going to fail, and it doesn't mean that it's like this flop and everything's kind of done forever. Failing is inevitable on whatever we do, and any time that you or I will do something new, we are going to fail. We are going to have those moments where things just don't go our way, they don't work. And it can be a catastrophic fail. It can just be a little blip of, oh man, I'm having a real bad day. I can't figure out what the solution is for this thing right now. I don't know what to do next. These are all failures. But the concept is of being brave, similar to courage, is that you're going to carry on doing it regardless, knowing that you and I are both going to fail at whatever it is we're going to do, and we carry on anyway, because it's those challenges that build up on our experiences. They build up our personality. They build up actually our self-worth. Now, that might sound kind of odd, going, well, I'm going to fail, so how is that building up my self-worth? Well, the concept is, as you fail, it is now something that you can check off and say, okay, I've done. That way didn't work, but I'm getting back up and I'm going again. So the fact that you keep on moving is what builds your self-worth up. It's not the act of actually failing. That's an experience point that goes on going, okay, I got an extra point because I failed. But it's moving through that threshold, and the fact that there's a continuation going on, the fact that you are aware and you know that you can try something different, something new, you are going to go at it in a different way. That's what builds up your self-confidence, going, okay, well, I just keep on moving on. Because realistically, at the end of the day, if you or I fail at something terribly, does our life end? Well, in like a really minute thing of, say, skydiving didn't go well, or scuba diving, that things didn't work, or some extreme sport or something like that. But the reality is, in most things, if we fail, we're still here, we're still breathing, we still have another day, we still have an opportunity to do something else. We still have the people around us. So we have all those tools. So this is the building of self-worth and whatever is the continuation of carrying on regardless, right? We're just going. And that's also part of being brave. So people who have a high self-worth are probably more brave than anybody else because they're acting anyway. They just carry on doing. And you know that you're not going to fail forever. That's the other big key point here is that with these failures, as we drop down, we do these dips. You know, some might be way down, others are just little blips, you know, that we're kind of going through as we're moving along. But all these failures build on us, but they don't last forever, right? That's the whole thing here is that anytime there's a failure, yeah, it might hurt real bad, might be like, oh, I feel terrible. Oh, how can I get out of this hole? What's going on here? It doesn't matter. It's the fact that at some point, we're going to get out of that. And I personally have gone through this a whole whack of times. I mean, the last few years for me, personal development-wise, holy cow, have I gone up and down a bunch of times. But it's interesting to sort of see, the more we fail, the more I fail, the more the experience goes on, that there is a point where the bounce back actually gets a whole lot quicker. So rather than going, I failed, boom, and I stay down here for a long, long period of time, and it's like, well, okay, a slow creep back up. It's now getting to be, boom, failed, okay, what's happening next? Oh, hey, okay, now I'm not too bad, and then I'll creep back up a little bit more. But it comes back a whole lot quicker because there is this understanding that it does not last forever. So with that, being brave means knowing that when you fail, the failure doesn't last forever, or you don't fail forever. From Lana Del Rey and myself, Dave the Enlightened Plumber, be brave this year, be brave today, and don't mind failing because it won't last. See you on the next one.